Thank you, Mr Assistant President. You're right to take note on a few answers, and I don't need to spend very long on the answer that we got from the Parliamentary Secretary to the question from the Honourable Wes Fang, who specifically asked about what steps have been taken to help these and other small businesses, including those in regional New South Wales, during this unfolding crisis, of course, talking about the fuel. The answer that we got was essentially nothing. We got 2 minutes and then 1 minute of words that said nothing about the support that has been provided by this business. And I'll try, Assistant President, not to wade into the other debate that's happening at the moment to make it a little bit easier for you. I won't talk about some of the acute hypocrisy that we're hearing during that debate, but come to the issue of fuel more broadly. And when people are saying, we need to be all in this together, we can't focus on what's needed in regional New South Wales. Well, yeah, we might, and to use a cliche, yes, we might be in the same storm, but we're in very different boats in this storm. And that is most evident, obviously, through the access to public transport that we do not have in regional New South Wales. We don't have the metro and the ferries and the same access to Uber as is experienced in the metro areas. And the other access is, the other point is, we're all in this together. I think people in metro areas are going to find themselves a lot more in this when prices start going up for milk and grain, grain products and fruit and vegetables, because that has to happen. The price of fuel and the limited access that we're getting to fuel is going to make a massive difference very soon. The other huge impact of this, of course, is to our tourism industry. We're already hearing things being cancelled. The Canowindra Balloon Festival is reporting seeing cancellations due to the cost of fuel. We've had horse events down in Boorowa. The state CDE championships have been cancelled, specifically citing the cost of fuel as one of those reasons. We're hearing school buses struggling to get fuel to do the school run of a morning. Now that's not something that can be overcome with a quick walk down to the train. We're talking about kids that might have to travel 45 minutes, an hour to get to school. That's just not able to happen because there is no diesel available to put into the bus. I think we need to be looking, or at least talking about, opportunities around ethanol at the moment. Every litre of ethanol that we can put into that fuel pool is a litre that we're not dependent on being imported from overseas. So that could be another option we need to be looking at, dropping the fuel excise as well and what difference that will make. But if we are going to ration fuel, we need to look at rationing that, particularly diesel, in metro areas before we do that in our regional areas. Because, it's unfair someone from Trundle can go without fuel that they need to do their job, so that someone in the eastern suburbs can drive their Range Rover.
The Honourable Stephen Lawrence.